In the previous video, I showed you guys how to calculate FICA taxes, which is Social Security and Medicare taxes based on a semi-monthly pay period. Now, in this video, I'm going to do the same thing, but instead of earlier where we had the entire amount not being taxable, like for example here for rules, the entire $9,500 was not taxable, and we dictated 0 for the Social Security tax liability. In this situation, only part of it will be taxable under Social Security. So I will show you that for Smith and for Cisco. I do have, however, all of the employees listed here, but I'm only going to show you the calculations for Cisco and Smith because those are the only two that I changed to match or to coincide with the scenario that I'm going to show you here. Okay, so basically, once again, we've already dictated that taking the semi-monthly pay, multiplying it by 20 pay periods, which is the number of periods that the employees have so far been paid, we will find their year-to-date as of October 31st. Okay, and same thing with Cisco then. Basically taking $5,700 times 20 periods will get us $214,500. And as a reminder, up here, Social Security cap is $118,500, and Medicare being having no cap besides the additional Medicare tax and forced individuals. Now, so far, we're not going to reach that amount, so we're not going to have to worry about it once again. Okay, so here in this situation, what we're going to do is, before you calculate Social Security for any individual, go ahead and revisit the year-to-date as of the previous payroll period. In this case, is October 31st. If I look at Smith's October 31st year-to-date amount, he is very close to the $118,500 cap for Social Security. So I know for a fact that if I add $118,000 to the $5,900, he's going to be well over the cap, and I should not tax the entire $5,900. So to find out how much I need to tax out of this $5,900, I will do the following. I'm going to go ahead and take the $118,500, which is the cap, okay, and I'm going to subtract the year-to-date pay as of October. So I'm going to go ahead and just write these notes down here. So if I do that calculation, it would tell me how much is left to be taxed for Smith. And that answer is $500. November 15th. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and say $500 here, or you can just do this calculation right in here. Take $118,500, subtract the $118,000, it's going to give you $500. And then what you'll do is just take that $500 and times the 6.2%, which will give us $31. Instead of taking the $5,900 and multiplying it by 6.2%, only $500 is taxable for Smith as of November 15th. This means that the next pay period, which is November 30th or the end of November, he will no longer, or none of his earnings will be taxed under Social Security. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and look at Cisco. I know that as of October 31st, he's made $114,000. If I add $114,000 to $5,700, let's go and do the calculation here. If I add those two together, I'm well over the cap, okay? All right, so if he's well over the cap, what I'm going to do is this. Once again, I'm going to do this same exact calculation I did up here. I'm going to take $118,500, and instead of subtracting the $118 for Smith, I'm going to go ahead and subtract the $114 for Cisco. So let's see here. And if I subtract the 114 from the 118 for Cisco, my taxable Social Security amount for Cisco is $4,500, which is under the $5,007. So we don't want to tax the full $5,700. We can only tax $4,500, which is how we calculated that here. So I'm going to go ahead and take $4,500 times the 0.062%. That's going to give me a Social Security tax liability of $279. My Medicare will be the entire amount at 1.45%. That does not change. And there you go. This is how we calculate. Hold on here. So this here, okay, and these amounts here is how we calculate Social Security tax for employees who are on the very edge of that cap amount, where we have to find out not to tax the entire pay period amounts, but only partial. So you're going to take the cap, subtract the previous year-to-date payroll amounts to find out what is taxable under Social Security.